Hi, welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. And we're at Arsenal, why not be here? Nice sun shining. I thought, let's do the show from down here today. We haven't really done it from here this season. Always good to get out of the studio. Now, who's going to be coming here? That's what we want to know, and particularly at the moment, defenders. That is what the problem is. We all know about the injury to Gabriel. No report on it yet on how serious it is, but we know that he's going to be out for the weekend. We know that he's probably going to be out for a minimum of a few weeks at the absolute minimum. We need a defender. We want to get it done. I mean, Arsenal fans, we're frustrated at the moment. We see Manchester United sign Pogba. Manchester City are on the verge of signing John Stones. Why can't we get Mustafi over the line? That's what every Arsenal fan's saying to themselves. I mean, it's not a Pogba deal, is it? Why can't we get it over the line? Now, with the Mustafi thing today, we're reading that Arsenal are in talks, still locked in talks with Valencia about signing Mustafi. As I said to you guys yesterday, the sticking point, what we're hearing seems to be the fact that Valencia are saying we want to get a replacement in before we consider selling him, and they haven't got that replacement in yet. Also, though, worryingly today, we're reading that Chelsea are also interested in signing Mustafi, and that is worrying. It shouldn't be worrying, right, because they're not in the Champions League, but it's worrying because of their spending power. And it shouldn't be worrying because of their spending power, because we've got the money. So why don't we get this Mustafi deal done? As I said, lots of conflicting reports. Another report saying that it will be done by Friday, that Mustafi will be into the club. But whatever happens, we need a defender in as soon as possible. Can't see him playing even if we was to get him by Friday, but we need to get a defender. If it's not Mustafi, will it be Jonny Evans? That is the other name that keeps getting bandied about. Arsenal fans not happy to hear that name being bandied around, but it does look like this is a real, name that Arsenal are interested in. Jonny Evans, he's experienced. He used to be at United, we all know. He's been at West Brom, and to be fair to him, he had a very good Euros, and he played very well last season for West Bromwich Albion. It's a possibility for Arsenal. Will it be the player, though, that is going to really inspire fans when they come here against Liverpool at the weekend and Jonny Evans is announced? It's not the same as hearing Pogba's been announced or John Stone's been announced. You know what I mean? And this is the frustrating thing, but it seems like a real life thing that he could be one of the players that Arsenal are considering to bring in as that centre-back position. Riyad Mahrez, though, is a player that would get fans excited, is a player that if we were signing him, would have this place bouncing. But, again, reports today that Chelsea are in for him. He was even spotted in a hotel around Chelsea by a journalist, Italian journalist, who was down at Chelsea interviewing Conte, and he spotted Mahrez. Mahrez seemed a bit surprised. Mahrez was there with his agent at a hotel near Chelsea. Is there anything in it? Was he just in London for the day, just chilling out? Or is there something in it? Is he on his way to Chelsea? I'm sure everybody's going to be hoping that that's not the case if he does move. And as a matter of fact, there's a lot of rumours saying that he's going to stay at Leicester. So again, more sources of frustration. Arsenal also today linked with a player called Gaston Pierrot. He's a Uruguayan player. Currently plays for PSV Eindhoven. He's a midfielder, 21 years of age. The Dutch media are saying that Arsenal scouted him on Monday and are interested in him. He scored 14 goals last year, and he's also been interested in Porto. Again, prospects. You know what I mean? We've got a lot of prospects at these clubs, right? Listen, we want a player that's going to get us excited. Not necessarily a Galactico, but wouldn't it be good to have a player come in that's really going to get this place really, really bouncing? The other player I'm going to mention, again, is not a name that would get the place bouncing, but it's Marko Brozovic of Inter Milan, Croatian international. Again, I've mentioned him many a times before on the show. Today, he's been linked again with a move to Arsenal. As I said to you guys yesterday, Roberto Mancini has now left Inter Milan. There's a lot of players there that are really uncertain about their future. Arsenal have been linked with him before, and again, the links are with him today. Probably a lot of it to do with the fact that Mancini has left, why he's been linked so heavily today with Arsenal. But again, to be fair, not the sort of signing that gets fans excited, even though it could be a great signing. So who's it going to be? Who we're going to sign? You really don't know at this football club. Wouldn't it be great if a couple of big signings, a defender and a striker here at Arsenal, will have this place bouncing if we get the right players, because I honestly think with the team that we've got at the moment, add the right ingredients, add those two critical players of real top quality, and you never know what could be happening. This last day of the season right here could be jumping. We could win the league. You never know. Just before I go, I've got to tell you guys about a new fantasy football league that we're entering into. It's the Sky Bet Fantasy Football League. I'm going to be entering a team. You can go up against me. The link is below if you want to join the league, and also the pin code. So if you want to join that league, get yourself involved in that. And also, I'm running a poll today on the show. I did this poll yesterday on Twitter. I asked the question, would you have Johnny Evans here at Arsenal Football Club? Johnny Evans here. Yeah, right. Now, I'm not going to give you the result of the poll that I ran on Twitter so as not to make this biased. I'm asking you here on YouTube, would you have Johnny Evans here at Arsenal Football Club? Vote in the poll and also leave your comments below. Thanks for watching AFTV Daily today, Transfer Daily, and don't forget, enter your fantasy football team. The link is below. All right.